There are definitely a ton of things with this game that I don't care for when it comes to microtransactions and just some of the practices they use in the store, but I will admit, the map and gameplay is not that bad. Definitely for a free game. It could be a lot worse, to say the least. Got a head glitch there? I don't think so, buddy. I think that was Jigsaw I just killed, actually. I haven't seen a Jigsaw skin. Hey, not doing too bad. Like I mentioned, some of the store practices I've seen don't really care for, but this is a free game, so I can't look past some of that. And like I mentioned, I think the gameplay is actually pretty solid and definitely is fun at times. And at the time, this was a big improvement, I thought, over the current state of Battlefield 2042 when it first released. This game definitely done some things right when it came to customizing weapons, offering a lot more possibilities. I mean, there's so many attachments you can put on your weapons in this game. And plus, I feel like they've done really good with the balancing of specialists. Way more than 2042 at the beginning of their game, but of course over time, 2042 did turn into a pretty decent game. They fixed a lot of their wrongs, but by doing that, they really just went back to more of the original Battlefield formula like they should have done in the beginning, so I can't give them too much credit. Okay, he had the same idea. He was going for the cheeky flank. I actually do like this ability to be able to heal people at the same time. I like that. I like being a mech in this game. Oh, nasty head glitch. Don't mind if I do. SMG's not too bad. It's got some really good recoil to it. They don't pack the damage, but makes up for it in the accuracy department. Guy right there. Can I get this revive maybe? I'm gonna try to. Oh no, it's Jigsaw, boys. We got him. Let's go. Oh, well, I got you again. Don't worry. Oh, I can't believe they got a Jigsaw skin in this game. It doesn't really fit the theme, I guess, but it's a free game. They got to make their money somehow. I mean, if Call of Duty had Jigsaw, and then maybe even Fortnite had Jigsaw, I don't know if they did or not, being a kids game. They might have. They've had some pretty wild skins in that game. There we go. Get out here, Jigsaw. Got my revenge on them. But like I mentioned, this game did release at a really good time for them to really compete with Battlefield 2042. And they weren't the only ones. You know, BattleBit came out as well, and they went more towards that core Battlefield experience, which was super refreshing with a little bit of a twist of their game, looking a ton like Roblox. It was kind of fun and chaotic, so it was a good time on there, but as we've seen, that game really didn't take off, and it's losing players slowly over time. But a lot of this really comes down to a content issue, you know? I mean, if you got traction with a game, especially in the FPS genre, you gotta just keep going with it. You gotta fill it with a ton of content, give the players what they want, because if not, the players will definitely gravitate towards something else. And if you're a smaller company, you gotta follow the Fortnite formula for sure. I mean, they got a little bit of traction and just kept going with it, kept adding to it. And how they do that, they've done the content in their store and content within the game. Oh, that's a far headshot. I'll take it. There we go. Got a cheeky flank happening right now, that's for sure. Okay, they definitely found us out. Let me hide for a moment here. Okay, there's no hiding for me. One thing definitely helps this game stay relevant is them actually being on mobile devices. That is a whole nother market there. And that's definitely a smart move to do if you are a free game like they are, and just add in a ton of store content. And like I mentioned, I don't have a problem with store content because this is a free game, but certain gambling aspects I don't like a chance to win a skin or a camo, you know, instead of just buying it outright. And this would not be a problem if for sure everybody in their game was like, you know, 18 and plus. But we do see these gambling aspects in a lot of games that kids play, and I just don't think it really needs to be that way. It needs to be a little bit more regulation in that area. But this is my opinion. Don't worry, guys, I got you. At the same time, multitasking out here at its finest. Double kill, maybe? Oh, yes. They're both right here. Oh, okay, that's a blind fire shot for sure. Gotta love those recon darts, they come in handy. I don't know what's happening right now. Oh my goodness. We should not be alive, right? I'm not sure what's killing me. Oh my gosh. Okay, I think something was like shocking me, but I had no idea. I was going with the flow there. There's so much smoke, so much chaos. And most definitely the gaming sphere is changing so much. We're starting to see a lot more of these smaller companies and indie games just really take off, and for the right reasons. You know, it seems like they truly listen to their players over these bigger companies. Now, every game company wants to make money. You know, that's a no-brainer. But it's the certain practices these bigger companies do with their games that make them not really desirable anymore, especially when they just focus on money only and don't give the players what they ask for. And you definitely see a lot of this within Black Ops 7 that just came out. What a jump shot, I'll give it to her. But yeah, Black Ops 7, if we look at their campaign and some of their multiplayer, it's like, who asked for this? But they continue to ignore their community, and it's definitely going to hurt them in the long run. It already has for so many years now, especially players like me that are kind of OGs to the series and played COD so long ago and remember the good old days. But if you keep on ignoring what really made your game popular in the first place, you know, it's just going to be so detrimental. And like I said, it's just no surprise these smaller companies are actually doing better and thriving more than these bigger companies. Oh, let's go. Them smokes come in clutch just so much on here. If you're gonna be a medic, a good medic at least, you have to have your smokes on. Oh no, I'm captured. Help me, please. I'm like that SpongeBob episode where they thought they were on the moon. And not only is Delta Force adding in maps and just some other content to the game, I do like what they're doing with the specialists. You know, they keep adding in new specialists with new abilities, keeping the game fresh, and that's just something that we should have seen out of Battlefield 2042, honestly. But they were playing catch-up so much they really didn't have that option. But to their fault, they were playing catch-up. You know, when you make a game so bad at launch and release it to the public and get criticized for it, then you gotta go back and fix your game. You know, you gotta do right by the fans at that point. But definitely one content creator that keeps this game very relevant is a content creator that is so unique, and he goes by the name Grandpa Gaming. I think he's definitely an older gentleman that loves playing video games, but he plays Delta Force so much, and I love just watching him play it. Honestly, any game, because he's a huge sniper in these games, and it's just so nice to see somebody at that age, you know, still gaming, honestly. And it's really just so outside the norm that you can't help but watch, you know? But I definitely do recommend checking him out. I forgot you can actually lean this game. I wish this type of laning was actually in Battlefield 6. I know there actually is laning in that game, but I don't think it's on this level where you can actually toggle it anytime you like. It's only around corners, I believe, still. I got you with the hills, guys. Uh-oh. Definitely looking the wrong way. It's Jigsaw, boys. Don't worry, I got him. Get up, off your feet. Oh my gosh, I keep reviving. That's my fault. I keep reviving, she keeps on dying. Oh my gosh, it's just like that Battle Friends bit so long ago. Oh, I missed that series. Oh, buddy, you dropped down at the wrong time. I was holding this angle. Oh, I should have let him get the revive first. Yeah, this is not a bad angle, I guess. Okay, that's payback for sure. He knew exactly where I was. Oh, gosh. But yeah, I've been talking a lot about smaller game companies, and one game I always liked that came from a small team was Splitgate. You know, I enjoyed the first Splitgate. Splitgate 2 improved on a lot of things. Really did enjoy that game. But like most of these smaller companies, it comes down to content. When you got a little bit of traction, you got to go with it, which even though Splitgate 2 didn't have the best traction in the beginning, they kind of shot themselves in the foot with some comments they made at some gaming show, I think. I don't know, I can't remember exactly, but the comments were not so good. Talking about how bad other FPS games were with some of their microtransactions, but yeah, they were doing the same thing. But anyway, December 17th, Splitgate 2 is making a relaunch, and I probably actually will try the game out again. I do enjoy the game overall. I think it's super solid gameplay, very unique, but when it comes to content and their store microtransactions, it's just not very appealing. but I'm hoping this time around they can change it up, because so far the changes they said that are going to be implemented do sound good, but you know, talk is cheap, so we'll see what their actions will show. The guy right there in front of me. Come on, buddy. I'm not going anywhere. I'll hold my ground right here. Eat that for me, buddy. He's out of there. Let's go. And with the headshot, look at that destruction. Pretty cool. Level 6 has terrific destruction, but granted, this is a free game. Not bad. Not bad. More destruction than we've seen out of 2042. Oh gosh. And I will say the maps on here were actually better than the 2042 maps at launch. They did add in some DLC maps over time that were pretty nice, but you gotta give credit where credit's due with this game. Oh, so much chaos, my old friend. Okay. That's right, that's about right. I was not going to survive that whatsoever.
There's nowhere to retreat to. Do not let this sector fall.
Not a bad little spawn point. Oh yeah, come on. It's our last stand. Oh, guy right there. Oh my gosh, how did he not kill me? Probably same as me, I was reloading at the time. I need to get in on the objective, don't I? That's a tank. I'm going in for it. Okay, no I'm not. I tried going around it, ran me over. Oh, that's what I get for playing too close.